In what might be the world's most lavish game of hide and seek, the Salvator Mundi, a Leonardo da Vinci masterpiece, is about to step out of the shadows and into the spotlight as the crown jewel of the soon-to-be-built Louvre of Saudi Arabia. This isn't just any painting, mind you. This is a 450 million piece of history that has been chilling in a Geneva vault like a recluse billionaire. Now, Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman of Saudi Arabia, the artwork's proud owner, is ready to roll it out as the pièce de résistance. But like any good plot twist, there's more to the story. This grand unveiling isn't just about making Riyadh a hot new destination on the global art map. It's also a bold move by Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman to shake up the foundations of Saudi Arabia's historically conservative stance on art, particularly when it comes to images of human beings.
Ever again, if you're a true believer, pay attention. You know, the halal and haram didn't really come out until Medina. It was in Medina, which was the end of the Prophet ﷺ's prophethood. The last 10 years when Allah Azza wa Jal told us what things are allowed, what things are not allowed. For example, alcohol wasn't made haram until the final stages of the Prophet ﷺ's prophethood. At the beginning, it was all about learning about Allah, the Day of Judgment, but right at the beginning.
For centuries, the kingdom's leadership has upheld Wahhabi Sophism, a very extreme form of Islam, which has taken a rather dim view of arts, especially anything that resembles a human form. According to their interpretation, painting or creating images of people is considered haram, forbidden.
So this hadith in the Sahih shows that it is not permissible to have any such photographs or drawings in general to be hung on the walls. And I don't know of any scholar that says it is permissible to hang photographs.
And just to drive the point home, there's the hadith that's often cited. Those who will receive the severe punishment from Allah on the day of resurrection will be image makers. Sahih al-Bukhari. For a long time, this hadith has been a guiding star for Saudi Arabia's cultural compass, leading to a nationwide aversion to figural art, to say the least. But here's the twist. While Wahhabism has laid down the law about images, the Qur'an itself is a little more open to interpretation when it comes to art. Sure, there are some pretty clear-cut rules about things like consuming alcohol and gambling away your life savings, but art, it's not exactly a subject that gets a lot of airtime in the holy text. The Holy Quran promotes modesty and avoiding idol worship, but it doesn't explicitly slam the door on the arts, especially not the kind that would cost more than the GDP of a small country. So what we have here is a bit of a cultural collision. On one hand, you've got the strict Wahhabi tradition that's been the backbone of Saudi society for ages. On the other hand, there's Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman's vision of a modern, tourist-friendly Saudi Arabia, where the likes of Salvator Mundi aren't just acceptable, they're a centerpiece. It's almost as if the Crown Prince is saying, look, we can uphold our religious values and appreciate the finer things in life, like a painting by Leonardo da Vinci that's worth more than a few Rolls Royces. Now, whether this bold move will be embraced by the more conservative elements of Saudi Arabia remains to be seen. But one thing's for sure, the conversation around art, culture and religion in Saudi Arabia is about to get a whole lot more interesting. So what do you think, my friends? Is Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman's artful gambit a stroke of genius, or is it a brushstroke too far? Feel free to share your thoughts. Just don't try to outbid the prince on a Da Vinci. Thanks for listening to the Independent Islamic Republic. Assalamu alaikum. Have a wonderful night.